What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. It's another episode of Swipe Up. I'm going to start in real quick here with a post. The first post, I'm going to try and read this. I'm not very good at reading all the time, but I'm going to try and read this quote because I really enjoyed it. I believe that magic is art, and that art, whether that be music, writing, sculpture, or any other form, is literally magic. Art is, like magic, the science of manipulating symbols, words, or images to achieve changes in consciousness. Indeed, to cast a spell is simply to spell, to manipulate words, to change people's conclusions, to change people's consciousness. And this is why I believe that an artist or writer is the closest thing in the contemporary world to a shaman. It's by Alan Moore, posted by Doze Green. But I agree. There's something special, be it any kind of person that makes anything, creates anything, starting from nothing, a blank canvas, a blank piece of paper, a blank screen on your computer, even if you're a software developer, just doing anything where at the end of it there is something tangible that you can see, versus a lot of things people do and a lot of day job type stuff. There's no real, you're not really doing anything. Like the better and harder you work will not show in anything necessarily at all. Sometimes, I guess, but a lot of the time you're just kind of on the treadmill of life, just doing and doing and doing, and there's not really something at the end of it. Versus if you're a writer, screenwriter, you're a director, there's something satisfying in completing a project. And then there's something satisfying at completing multiple projects and growing as a shaman, getting better as a magician. But moving on to just an adorable animals, the savagery of nature. So adorable. Tate Fletcher, former guest on the Inspired Disorder podcast. He's been killed in almost every action movie. He's great. Former UFC fighter. Current badass motherfucker. One of the greatest beards in the game. Pirate Life. Caveman Coffee. Need I say more? Moving on to potentially the funniest thing I've seen. The terror in their voices. I would be scared as shit too if I was in the back of that truck and this fucking gorgeous parrot is attacking you. They had Fruit Loops and Toucan Sam wanted to take it out of their eyeballs. On them! That would be so terrifying. Oh my god. There was a time when I was a kid and one day I decided to be an asshole and I threw a rock at a bird, right? I hit it, but it wasn't a big rock and I didn't throw particularly hard. So nothing happened. But walking to the school bus stop every day for the next months, probably till school was over, I would get dive bombed by these birds. They hated me. They would just dive. It was so scary. So scary. I regret it. I never hurt another animal ever again. Maybe that day, if things turned out differently, I threw a rock at a passive bird, I would have become like a serial killer or something like that. But luckily, nature taught me a lesson. Don't throw rocks at birds unless you mean to actually kill it. But don't just wing one out there, like your fucking pitcher, the unit. You know, that guy knows how to kill a bird. But anyway, that would be terrifying to be in the back of a truck, and it's a beautiful bird. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Why is beauty attacking me? Moving on to the next one. Raise your hands if you're going into 2019 drunk, poor, and single. Motherfucker, that is my reality looking like. Not that I'm looking to... Cuffing season isn't something I'm into. Not looking for a companion at all. Busy doing these things that I enjoy to do. I will most likely be drinking. I am been poor, the poorest I've ever been in my entire life, aside from as a child. I have been financially in those situations this past year. By far the poorest I've ever been, barely making enough to just, the bare essentials, trying everything to get, start generating some money. So go buy some artwork, people. But yeah, Rick and Morty, love them too. Great cartoon. This, when I saw this is the future. I mean, this was going to happen. Well, there's going to be VR cameras. They're super easy, little 360 cameras. All they have to do, just stream the game, and they can have different parts of the court where you can virtually be sitting. MMA events, you could be like in the cage. I bet they could put them in the posts. They could just put them in the posts and you switch posts. Or just put you in the crowd, put you in the center, like you can watch it from above. I don't know. This is the future, man. Eventually, I don't know if it's an ad, but Oculus, owned by Facebook. I think this is $200. I would totally, if I was into basketball, this would be a no-brainer. For sure would be a no-brainer. It'd be like getting courtside seats to watch basketball. Fuck yeah. Once Fight Pass has this, which guaranteed, UFC is pretty good at hopping on trends with technology. I could see them adding a VR like bonus pack. They need to restructure Fight Pass, people. If they need to, I'll pay $20 a month for Fight Pass. I get all the UFC pay-per-views for free, and when this VR feature comes out, I'll get access to that. How about that? Now that they got the ESPN deal, let's soak some money into that and make my dreams come true even more. But Oculus, I don't know. That's crazy. This post from Infinite CBD. They have finally, hemp is from starting January 1st, hemp, CBD, the products from hemp. There's so many products that you can get from hemp. The non-psychoactive version of marijuana, it doesn't get you high, but you can make everything out of it. It's really good food. It's really good oil. It's super light, super durable. Make clothing out of it. You can make protein powder out of it. You can juice the leaves, and it's supposed to be really good. There's so many benefits. Go watch the documentary, what is it called? The Union, the business behind getting high. Used to be on Netflix. Not sure if it is. Produced by good buddy Adam Scorgie, who's doing a documentary right now with Michael Bisping. But amazing story that will give you the history on why marijuana is illegal. The initial premise, the initial reason why it became illegal is because the hemp industry was going to destroy the logging industry because of paper and because of textiles with the cotton industry. So, propaganda started, and they used racism and fear to make an amazing plant that grows super fast. So it's super sustainable. This is all aside from the fact that a different version of it gets you high. It makes you feel good, reduces inflammation. CBD is amazing. I'm looking for sponsors. Infinite CBD, hit me up. I need a CBD sponsor in a bad way. But I'm glad to see this news is out and part of society. That's it for this episode of Swipe Up, everybody. New episodes of this show come out every day. Subscribe everywhere podcasts are found. Binge the show over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder. Inspireddisorder.com for all of my work, my t-shirts, my artwork. Save 50% using coupon code THANKS18 when you check out. At Ray Taylor for me on all social media. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Shout outs, Doze Green, Alan Moore, Tate Fletcher, Power Athlete HQ, Kids Getting Hurt, World Star, Rick and Morty, Oculus, and Infinite CBD. Thank you for helping out supply content for this episode.